Okay, you can close your eyes now. Begin breathing deeply and slowly. Before you let go completely and go into a deep hypnotic state, let yourself listen carefully to everything I say. It's going to happen automatically. So you don't need to think about that now. And you will need no conscious control over what is happening. Muscles in and around your eyes will relax all by themselves. And as you continue breathing easily and freely, without even thinking about it, you will soon enter a deep, peaceful, relaxed sort of situation without any form of effort. There is nothing important for your conscious mind to do. Absolutely nothing whatsoever to do, except to relax. There is nothing really important except the activities of your subconscious mind, and that can be just as automatic as dreaming. And you know how easily you can forget your dream when you are awake. You are already drifting into this relaxed state of hypnosis. Without noticing it, you have already altered your rate of breathing. You are breathing much more easily, more freely, and yet you had not even thought about your breathing except at this very moment. And now you can really enjoy relaxing more and more. And your subconscious mind will listen to each word I say. And it keeps becoming less important for you to consciously listen to my voice. Your subconscious mind can hear even if I whisper. You will continue to drift into a more detached state as you examine privately in your own mind the secrets, the feelings, the sensations, the behaviors you didn't even know that you had. At the same time, letting go completely. Your own mind is solving that problem at your own pace, just as rapidly as it feels like you are ready. You continue becoming more relaxed and comfortable. And as you lie there with your eyes closed, as you're experiencing this deep comfort, you don't have to move or talk or let anything at all bother you. Your own inner mind can respond automatically to everything I tell you. And you will be pleasantly surprised with your continuous progress. You are getting much closer, closer to a deep hypnotic trance. And you are beginning to realize that you don't care whether or not you are going into a deep trance. Being in this peaceful state enables you to experience the comfort of a hypnotic trance. Being hypnotized is always a very enjoyable, very pleasant, calm, peaceful, completely relaxing. And it seems so natural to include hypnosis in your future. You will always enjoy the sensations of the comfort, of the calmness, and all the other sensations that come automatically from this wonderful experience. You will find yourself feeling really happy that you have now discovered hypnosis. Discovering hypnosis and all the possible benefits that it can mean for you, because you are now ready to learn something about yourself. You are developing your own techniques without even knowing you are developing them. You can have it as a surprise sooner or later, a very pleasant surprise. Imagine yourself in a place you like very much, and you can be by a lake or by the ocean or by the beach. Perhaps you are floating gently on a sailboat or on a peaceful lake. It's a warm summer day, and you are continuing to relax even more now, and you continue becoming more comfortable. This is your own world that you like very much. You're going to find that anytime you want to spend a few minutes by yourself, relaxing, feeling very comfortable, very serene, you can automatically go back to feeling this experience now. You can put yourself into this world anytime you like. There are times when you will want this serene feeling, and this feeling is yours whenever you want it. Continue enjoying this pleasant experience as your subconscious mind is receiving everything I am telling you. And you will be pleased at the way you are automatically responding to everything I say. Keep listening to my voice. Keep listening to what I am saying. I allow you to pay attention to the words that I am discussing with you. We are still going deeper. We're going just a little more deeper. And as we go deeper, we are looking to see if you are still ready to listen to me. None of the sounds in the background will bother you now. You're just listening to the sound of my voice, and you're ready to pay attention to my words just for a moment. You can let your thoughts just drift, just letting everything that may have concerned you at some other time to be just absolutely gone. And I wonder if you ever thought about what it is that you want, that you really want from this relationship. Because one of the greatest joy is knowing that someone wants to be with you. So that if someone does not want to be with you, there is not really a good point to you being with them. And when you think about it, it can even seem that it is better when you are free. And when you are free, you can find somebody who actually wants to be with you. Does that feel really good? That does feel really good. When somebody actually wants to be with you, and you know that somebody wants to be with you. And sometimes you can make that decision just to be free. But part of your mind chooses to think about an earlier time when you were with that person, even though that person no longer wishes to be in a relationship with you. And when you can accept that relationship is no longer existing and recognize that you deserve to be free, you actually deserve to be free. So you can find that person who really does now want to be with you. Then you can start to feel truly ready to live again. Ready to truly love again. And it is interesting that most of the time we believe other people are thinking and feeling in a similar way to how we ourselves think and feel. And of course, sometimes they are. But sometimes things can change without us knowing why, without the other person knowing why. Because that is just the way that thoughts and feelings work. We don't choose our feelings. We can only choose what we do with those feelings once they are there. And it is exactly the same for every person who has ever lived and for every person who has ever lived. And just as we need to accept our own feelings, we need to accept that others feel just the way that we do. That they do not choose how they feel either. And sometimes it is easy to wish we could go back in time to when everything seemed as if it was just what we wanted to be. But that would only mean that we had to go through the whole thing again. So the only thing worth waiting and wanting is the only thing worth waiting, and that is to be able to confidently move forward, to times that are often better than we ever thought possible. And all it takes for that wish to move forward is to find that we are truly what we want. And it is accept that what we had was not what we actually want. Because if it was truly what we want, we would still have it in our lives. To accept that what was is no more, and that it is only lack of acceptance that is causing us pain. So right now, you are going to discover that you accept what you need to accept so that you can now begin to lose the pain that is born from this lack of acceptance. You are now ready to discover the beautiful sense of being free, that feeling that comes from that acceptance. And now just allowing yourself to go even deeper, just letting your thoughts drift further and allowing that feeling of acceptance to flow into your mind and body. A wonderful feeling of acceptance, just flowing into every nerve, every fiber, every cell of your entire being, and becoming more profound. And with each and every breath you take and every word that I speak, there is a warm, comforting sort of feeling where you can just allow yourself to feel absolutely at ease as you recognize and accept that you can let go now of that person that you are struggling to let go of now. So let that person go. Know that that person can come into your life to show you how to open your heart. And now as you become more aware that you can now let go of that person, because to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you is so important. It is so painful that it is something you would simply not choose now for yourself. So it is okay to let this go now. It is okay to let go and to explore with a sense of joy and just where your life will take you now, that you are setting yourself so free. And I wonder if you can do a really clever, very special trick in your mind right now. I wonder if you can let your thoughts drift forward through time as if there was really no such thing as time, to memory of something that is only just about to happen. Maybe perhaps without you really realizing that it has happened. Drifting forward through time to when you can remember waking up one morning and realizing that you had actually let go and that you felt drifting forward through time to when you can remember discovering that really great truth that when you accept what it is, then you can now just let go of what was, and now any discomfort simply evaporates. At some point, you will discover that it is actually easy to accept and easy now to let go. And I don't know when that moment will be, or even if that moment has already been and gone. And as you relax, there in your position, and it may be that you have already completed that task, or that you will complete it by tomorrow, or maybe some other day. But I do know that at some point now, you will be able to look back to when you can remember the moment that you discovered freedom, discovered how to get the joy back in your life. Maybe now you can feel so free, so free. Maybe you can be in a wonderful relationship with somebody. Or maybe you will just enjoy the sensation of being so completely free, the sensation of being you and everything that being you means to you. And I wonder if you ever thought about what it is that you truly want, what that is that you really want from a relationship. Because one of the greatest joys is knowing that somebody wants to be with us. So that if somebody does not want to be with us, there is not really a lot of point to us wanting to be with them. And when you think about it, can it even seem that it is better when you are free? And when you are free, you can find somebody who actually wants to be with you. And that feels so good. And when somebody actually wants to be with you, and you know that somebody wants to be with you, and sometimes you can make that decision to be free. A part of your mind chooses to think about an earlier time when you were with that person. And even though that person no longer wishes to be in a relationship now with you, and when you can accept that that relationship no longer exists, and recognize that you deserve now to be free. You actually deserve to be free. You find the person who really does want to be with you, then you can start to feel truly ready to live again, to love again, and to be ready to truly love again. It is interesting that most of the time we believe other people are thinking and feeling in a similar way to how we ourselves think and feel. And of course, sometimes they are. But sometimes things change without us even understanding why, and without the other person knowing why, because that is just the way that thoughts and feelings work. We do not choose our feelings. We can only choose what to do with those feelings once they are there. And it is exactly the same for every person who has ever lived, and for every person who has ever lived. And just as we need to accept our own feelings, we need to accept that others feel just the way they do, and that they don't choose their feelings either. Sometimes it is easy to wish we could go back in time to when everything seemed as if it was just what we want it to be. But that would only mean that we would have to go through the whole thing again, so that the only thing worth wanting is the only thing truly worth wanting, and that is to be able to confidently move forward. To move forward to a time that is even better, more better than we could ever possibly have thought it could be. And all it takes for that wish is to move forward, to find what we truly want, is to accept that what we had was not what we truly wanted. Because if it was truly what we wanted, we would still have it now. To accept that was what was no more, and it only lacked of acceptance. That is now causing the pain. So you are going to discover that if you accept what you need to accept, that you can now begin to lose the pain that is born from the lack of acceptance, then you will discover the beautiful sense of being free. And that comes from that acceptance. And now just allowing yourself to go even deeper, just letting your thoughts drift and allowing that feeling of acceptance, and just letting your thoughts drift, allowing that feelings of acceptance to flow into your mind and into your body and into your energy and into your energetic field. Just this wonderful feeling of acceptance just flowing into every nerve, every fiber, every cell of your entire body, all of your energetic fields, all of your aura, every single aspect of your DNA becoming more profound with every breath. Now you take, with every word I speak, a warm, comforting sense of this freedom, of this acceptance, of this trust, where you can just allow yourself to feel absolutely at ease. And as you recognize and accept that you are now ready to let go of this person, to be free now as you become more aware that you can let go of this person now, because to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with you is so painful to let go that it is something that you would simply no longer choose for yourself. You refuse to be with somebody or want to be with somebody that does not want to be with you. It is now okay to let go, and to be okay to let go, and to feel this sense of joy, and to feel this optimistic life is going to take you in a sense of joy, in a sense of adventure, in a sense of bliss, because you are free. And I wonder if you can do a really clever thing, a very clever special trick in your mind. I wonder if you can let your thoughts drift through time as if there really was no such thing as time, to a memory of something that only just about to happen, maybe about you really realizing that it has happened, drifting forward through time to when you can remember waking up to one morning and realizing that you had actually finally now let go, and you feel so free, drifting forward through time to when you can remember discovering that great truth, and that when you can accept that what you can now let go of that, what was any discomfort now, and evaporating and being released from everything from your physical body and your mental body and your energetic body and your emotional body and your pain body, all being cleared away. And at some point you will discover that it is actually easy to accept and let go. And even if that moment has already been gone and you relax, and there in that position, it may be that you have already completed your task, and that you will complete it tomorrow or the next day or another day. But I do know that at some point in the future, you will be able to look back to when you can remember the moment that you discovered freedom and discovered how to get joy back into your life. And maybe you can open the door now to a wonderful relationship with somebody, because you are free of the attachment. You are free of the pain, and you are free of all the suffering. You are now ready, so you can be enjoying the sensation of being free, the sensation of being you, and everything that will mean to you. You are now ready, and you are now ready to open that door. You are now ready to be able to be opening that door, because you have to let go and say to yourself, I am worthwhile, and I am a lovable person, and I like myself, and I am pleased with everything I do, and I'm becoming more confident with each and every day that passes, and I am a lovable person, and I have no fear in me, and I am fearless. So love finds me, and love is everywhere waiting, because for me, I am lovable. I am deserving. I am able to see that my relationships are only mirroring me. And if I love myself, then others can love me. So I open my heart and trust love, and now receive, because I am now manifesting a beautiful union. I am now manifesting a relationship. I am now ready to receive my divine partner, my divine relationship, and I am now ready to walk away through a door because being free was the key to listen to my voice, and I am going to get you through that door. And now it's easy for me because now as you listen to my voice, I'm going to take you back, and you're going to slowly count from 10 to 1. And when we get you to 1, you will wake up and you will remember everything subconsciously moving forward from this moment on. 10, you are free. 10, you can feel everything shifting now. 9, you know that you are making a huge amount of progress. 8, your confidence is stronger now. 7, you feel safe and you feel the trust. 6, everything is being presented easily now. 5, you're pleased with how everything is happening for you. 4, everything is naturally falling into place. 3, success is going to find you now. 2, I am a lovable person. 1, I am free, and you can wake up now. And you are free.